Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. A single message, a hidden ring, and suddenly, a family secret powerful enough to destroy everything starts creeping into the light. In the shadowy world of Fairmont Crest, Haley finds herself at the center of a terrifying mystery when anonymous threats collide with June's long buried secret about a mysterious ring, one that could shatter the entire family if exposed. Alright, imagine this for a second. You are trying to stay calm, trying to breathe normally, but your mind just won't slow down. That's exactly where Haley is. She's not someone who panics easily. She's grown up around secrets, drama, and quiet manipulation. That's just how things work on Fairmont Crest. But this feels different. This doesn't feel like gossip or some hidden affair waiting to be exposed. This feels targeted, intentional, like someone is watching her and wants her scared. And the scariest part, the timing. Why now? While Haley is downstairs trying to piece things together, upstairs June is in her study. The door is slightly open and her voice carries through the hallway. Not loud, but intense. The kind of tone that makes you stop and listen without even realizing it. She's on the phone, and you can hear the urgency in her voice. She's not just talking, she's almost arguing. And then she says something that changes everything. The ring. Not just any ring, according to June. It's not jewelry, it's proof, evidence of something, something big enough that if it ever comes out, everything changes. Now, that's not a casual statement. That's the kind of line that makes your stomach drop. Haley hears it too, and instantly, that word starts echoing in her mind. Because this isn't the first time she's heard whispers about this ring. People had talked about it before, but always quietly. Some say it's a family heirloom, others hint at something darker, a scandal buried deep in the past. But no one ever says anything clearly, until now. Then June steps out of the study, and there's Haley. They lock eyes, and in that moment you can feel it. This silent understanding between them, no words needed. They both know something's off. They both know the character is hiding something. June breaks the silence first, calm as ever, but there's something problem in her tone. She staces. Haley looks pale, and Haley, she brushes it off too quickly. You know, that kind of response where you even don't believe yourself. Yeah, that. June doesn't buy it. She steps closer, lowers his voice, and offers help. And honestly, that's where things get interesting. Because June offering help feels strange, unexpected, almost suspicious. Haley almost laughs at it, but she doesn't take the bait. Not yet. She keeps her guard up. She gives a polite answer and moves on. But June, she's already thinking ahead. Her mind goes straight back to the ring, and now she's connecting dots. If Haley is being threatened, could it be related? That's possibility. It's dangerous. Later that night, the whole family gathers for dinner, and on the surface, everything looks normal. People are talking, laughing, and going through the motions. But underneath, there's tension, thick, uncomfortable tension that you can't ignore. Haley's quiet, that alone says a lot. She says, confidently, composed, but we're watching everything, reacting to every little sound, even her phone buzzing makes her lunch. And June notices. Of course she does. She watches Haley carefully, picking up on every detail, the fear, the silence, the avoidance, and it confirms what she's already starting to believe. This isn't something small, this is serious. So June excuses herself and heads back to her study, locks the door, walks straight to the desk, and then she opens a drawer. Inside is a small velvet box, and inside that box, the ring. You can almost picture it, glinting under dim light, elegant but somehow unsettling. This isn't just a family treasure, it carries history, dark history, the kind tied to betrayal. something that almost destroyed everything gone before. June looks at it, running her fingers over it, almost like she's remembering something she wishes she could forget. The ring was supposed to stay hidden. So why is it coming back now? At the same time, Haley steps outside. She needs air, steps, space, something to clear her head. The garden is quite simple, peaceful, and the heart is hitting it. That message she received earlier, it's still there, repeating over and over. And then her phone buzzes again. You know that moment when your heart just drops? That's exactly what happens. Another message. TikTok. The truth always comes out. That's not just a threat. That's someone who knows something, something big. Before she can even process it, she hears a voice. June. She's there now, standing beside her. And honestly, you don't know whether to feel relieved or even more nervous because June is unpredictable. They stand there in silence for a moment. And then June says something that feels almost like a warning. Secrets don't stay buried, and when they come out, they affect everyone. Haley picks up on that instantly. She pushes back, asking if June is speaking from experience. And June's response, that quiet, knowing smile, more than you know, that line alone says everything. Then Haley brings it up. The ring, she heard the conversation. June doesn't like that. Not one bit. But Haley doesn't back down this time. She challenges her, asks directly, what is it? And why does it sound so dangerous? And this is where things shift. June realizes she can't just brush this off anymore. Not completely. So she tells her partially. The ring is proof. Proof of a lie that's been hidden for decades. A lie so big it could change everything. Haley thinks she knows about the family. And when Haley asks what kind of lie, June answers is chilling. The kind that gets people hurt. That's when it clicks for Haley. This isn't separate from the threats. This is connected. It has to be. And when she asks, what if someone already knows? June doesn't hesitate. Then we are already too late. The next day doesn't bring any relief. If anything, things feel worse. Haley feels watched. Every shadow feels suspicious. Every corner feels dangerous. And at that point, she's done waiting. She decides to take action. She needs answers. So she goes to Marcus. Before if anyone knows something, it's him. But his reaction not helpful, not confronting. He tells her to drop it, just like that. And when she pushes back, when she tells him she is being threatened, he doesn't deny it. He just warns her, says this bigger than she understands. And right there, that confirms everything. There's something deeply wrong in this family, something bigger than Haley ever imagined. The storyline is all about control, secrets, and timing. The threats against Haley aren't random. They are strategic. Whoever is behind them knows exactly what they are doing. At the same time, the ring acts like a symbol. It represents the past refusing to stay buried. And in families like this, the past is never just history, it shapes everything. June's reaction is also key. She's not panicking, but she's definitely worried. That tells you the truth behind the ring is serious enough to shake even her. And Marcus, his warning makes it clear this isn't just drama, it's danger. Honestly, I love how this unfolding. It's not rushed, it's not loud for no reason, it's slow, tense, and psychological. The kind of story that keeps you thinking even after it's over. Haley's situation feels real. You can feel her fear, her confusion, that constant pressure of not knowing who to trust. And June, she's fascinating. You can't fully trust her, but you also feel like she might be the only one who family actually understands what's going on. That mix of mystery and emotional tension, That's what makes him so addictive. So now the big question is, who is behind the messenger and how is it connected for the room? What exactly is this decades old lie and why is it suddenly coming back now? And maybe the most important question of all, can Haley trust June or is she walking straight into something even more dangerous? I want to hear your theories. Who do you think is pulling the strings here? I want to hear your theories. Who do you think is pulling the strings here? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you are into stories like this, full of secrets, twists, and emotional tension, make sure you like, subscribe, and stick around. Because something tells me this mystery is just getting started.